From the rugged streets of St Asaph, Wales to the hallowed turf of Anfield, Ian Rush's journey is a tale of grit, glory, and an unyielding love for football. Born in a small Welsh town, Rush's story began not with a silver spoon, but with a football at his feet and a fight for his life. At just 5 years old, he faced a formidable foe far tougher than any defender he'd later outpace: meningitis. This life-threatening illness could have dimmed his light before it even shone, but Rush's spirit proved stronger than the sickness that confined him to a hospital bed. His recovery wasn't just a return to health. It was the first spark of a resilience that would define his career and cement his legacy as one of football's greatest strikers. This is the story of how a young boy from Flint, Wales, turned adversity into ambition, rising from local pitches to global stardom, leaving an indelible mark on Liverpool FC, Welsh football, and the sport itself. In the tight-knit community of Flint, Rush's passion for football blossomed early. The town's muddy fields and makeshift goals were his playground, where he first discovered his gift for finding the back of the net. As a child, he wasn't just playing a game, he was honing a craft. His natural knack for goal-scoring set him apart from his peers, a talent so evident that it caught the eye of anyone watching. Rush had an almost uncanny ability to be in the right place at the right moment, meeting the ball with precision and sending it past goalkeepers with ease. It was clear to all who saw him that this wasn't just a boy with a dream. He was a prodigy with the potential to reach the pinnacle of the sport. These early years in Flint weren't just about kicking a ball around. They were the foundation of a journey that would take him to the top of football's elite. The battle with meningitis at such a tender age could have derailed Rush's path, but instead it forged a steely determination within him. Emerging from that early health scare, he threw himself into football with even greater fervor. His talent soon outgrew the local scene, and he joined Chester City as a youth player, marking his first step into the world of professional football. At Chester, Rush's goal-scoring prowess began to shine brighter than ever. Coaches and teammates marveled at his ability to read the game, to anticipate plays, and to convert even the slimmest of chances into goals. He wasn't just a player. He was a phenomenon, a young Welshman whose hunger for success was matched only by his natural ability. This period at Chester was more than a stepping stone. It was where Rush began to understand the game on a deeper level, seeing opportunities where others saw obstacles, turning every moment into a chance to score. It didn't take long for Rush's brilliance to attract attention from bigger clubs. In 1980, Liverpool FC, one of the most storied clubs in English football, came calling. For a young man from Flint, this was a seismic shift, a leap from the modest surroundings of Chester to the grand stage of Anfield. Under the guidance of legendary managers Bob Paisley and later Joe Fagan, Rush found himself in an environment that nurtured his talent and pushed him to new heights. Paisley and Fagan weren't just coaches. They were master tacticians who saw in Rush a raw gem ready to be polished. They drilled into him the finer points of the game: movement, positioning, and the art of finishing. Rush soaked up their wisdom, working tirelessly in training to refine his skills. His speed, his instinct, his relentless drive to score made him a force to be reckoned with. At Liverpool, he wasn't just playing football. He was redefining what it meant to be a striker. As Rush settled into life at Liverpool, his reputation grew. He wasn't just a player. He was a goal-scoring machine, a name that sent shivers down the spines of opposing defenses. His ability to find the net in crucial moments helped Liverpool dominate English football and compete fiercely in Europe. The 1980s were a golden era for the club, and Rush was at the heart of it, his goals powering Liverpool to multiple league titles and domestic cups. But it was in the 1986 FA Cup final against rivals Everton that Rush delivered one of the defining performances of his career. With the eyes of the footballing world on him, he scored twice in a 3-1 victory, his goals a masterclass in timing and precision. Those strikes weren't just about securing a trophy. They were a statement of Rush's ability to rise to the occasion, to deliver when it mattered most. That match remains etched in Liverpool lore, a testament to his clutch performances. Rush's impact wasn't confined to England. On the European stage, he was equally devastating, playing a pivotal role in Liverpool's 1984 European Cup triumph. His goals in the lead-up to that victory showcased his ability to perform under pressure, cementing his status as a big-game player. His lethal efficiency in front of goal earned him the prestigious European Golden Boot, an award recognizing him as the continent's top scorer. At Liverpool, Rush became the club's all-time leading goal scorer, a record that speaks to his consistency, longevity, and sheer brilliance. His battles against rivals like Manchester United and Everton in the Merseyside derby were the stuff of legend, with Rush's goals often tipping the scales in Liverpool's favour. Fans adored him, opponents feared him, and his trophy cabinet grew heavier with each passing season. But Rush's career wasn't without its challenges. In 1987, he made a bold move to Juventus, a giant of Italian football. The transition was anything but smooth. Serie's tactical defensive style was a stark contrast to the fast-paced attacking football of the English game. For a player who thrived on speed and instinct, adapting to Italy's slower, more calculated approach was a steep learning curve. Rush struggled to replicate his Liverpool form, facing criticism and doubters, who questioned whether he could succeed abroad. Yet true to his character, he didn't shy away from the challenge. He worked tirelessly to adjust his game, learning the nuances of Italian football and proving his resilience. Though his time at Juventus wasn't as prolific as his Liverpool days, it was a period of growth, one that added depth to his skill set and character. When Rush returned to Liverpool in 1988, it was a homecoming that reignited his career. Armed with the lessons learned in Italy, he slotted back into the team with renewed vigour. His second stint at Anfield was as glorious as the first, with more goals, more trophies, and more moments of magic. The move to Juventus and his triumphant return to Liverpool were defining chapters in his story, showcasing his courage to step out of his comfort zone and his ability to adapt and thrive. These decisions weren't just about changing clubs. They were about personal growth, about a player who refused to rest on his laurels and instead sought to evolve. After retiring from playing, Rush didn't fade into the background. His love for football kept him connected to the game, whether through coaching young players or offering insights as a television pundit. As a coach, he passed on the wisdom gained from years at the top, mentoring the next generation with the same dedication he brought to his playing days. As a pundit, he brought clarity and depth to football analysis, helping fans see the game through the eyes of a legend. Off the field, Rush remained a private figure, cherishing his family life with his wife Tracy and their 2 children. His family provided a bedrock of support, grounding him through the highs and lows of his career. While he kept his personal life out of the spotlight, it was clear that his loved ones were a vital part of his journey, offering stability and strength. Rush's battle with meningitis as a child wasn't just a footnote in his story, it was a defining moment that shaped his outlook. That early brush with mortality instilled in him a resilience that carried him through every challenge, from adapting to Italian football to returning to dominate at Liverpool. His commitment to charitable causes, though often understated, reflected his understanding of life's fragility and the importance of giving back. Rush's legacy isn't just in the goals he scored or the trophies he won, it's in the example he set. His humility, work ethic, and ability to overcome adversity made him a role model for aspiring footballers and a hero to Liverpool fans. Ian Rush's story is one of triumph over trials, of a boy from Wales who turned a childhood illness into a catalyst for greatness. His record-breaking career, marked by clutch goals and historic victories, made him a legend at Liverpool and a revered figure in Welsh football. But beyond the stats and silverware, it's his character, his resilience, his adaptability, his quiet dedication to family and community that truly defines him. From the fields of Flint to the roar of Anfield, Rush showed that true champions are forged not just on the pitch, but in the battles they face off it. His journey inspires, reminding us that with passion, perseverance, and a love for what you do, you can overcome any obstacle and leave a legacy that echoes far beyond the game.